You got a problem? I got solutions.
The trade princes ain't exactly been fair to the goblins here, so this can't be just another cartel war. The crowd needs to know that they ain't fighting for Bilgewater or Steamweedle. They're fighting for Undermine. We need someone who ain't a cartel big shot to help rile them up and keep them safe. Do whatever it takes to get them to the Galagio and show these goblins that this is their city.
All parts accounted for.
Rabble roused. Rubble.
Goblins unite!
Yeah! Take down Galliwix! Take down Galliwix! Take down Galliwix! Ranzik! 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 Ranzik!
I can't believe my eyes! Undermine is rising up! You pulled it off!
Yo, big shot. Mug for the camera.
I didn't do this.
That's right. Let him see that we ain't...
This city deserves better. Renzik knew it all along. We'll build it once Galliwix gets out of the way.
Yeah. I can rally uncertain people. Stand with us! Stand together! Stand united! Should have gotten this crowd gasser over here.
They're marching on the Galagio. Do something, Nicky.
Now we're gonna take down his statue. Yeah!
Heave! Back up and pull it down!
No more Galliwix! Bring it down!
That's right, collect it for scrap, and of course it was standing on a pile. Go collect all that gold there. I don't care if it's real or not. Take it.
What's the holdup?
Galliwix doesn't own these streets. We do. After this, he'll never forget it.
It's lonely at the top. What now?
We've got Galliwix backed up against the wall. Seen Undermine and its people, he's kept under his thumb, finally rising up. He thinks this fixer of his will keep him safe. Let's show Galliwix, Nicky, and everyone else that things are different this time. Watch this. We're gonna get a cosmetic for a gun called the Severance Package. Okay, that's a cool looking gun. I like that. That's a really cool looking gun.
Yep, looks like we've got...
You invite all these people just to watch you die, Gaslow?
Oh, I've got something for him to watch, all right.
Get rid of them.
Bilgewater on duty.
I got enough for just one shot. I really hope this works. I've got your back, guys.
Get to it.
My executive package! You! I'll do you like I did your pal Renzik! Remember Renzik!
What am I paying you for? Finish them, Nicky!
No, no, no!
It seems your time has run out, Gallywix.
Salatath, you got here just in time. There.
Where is the Dark Heart?
What do you mean? I handed it over to your ethereal pal.
You gave it to the Ethereals?
He wasn't working for you? I didn't know. I swear.
Called it.
Hey, we can still fix this. Just help me stomp this rebellion.
You have outlived your usefulness. But I will enjoy watching them tear you apart.
I don't need you. I don't need anyone. You hear me? Each and every one of you upstarts is gonna pay in blood.
Okay, so I'm gonna abandon
What am
that.
I paying you for? Finish them, Nicky.
This ain't just business. It'll be a with pleasure.
I have many, many wares. Good fortune to our friends.
You're talking.
Let's try this
to the
again,
goblin
shall
in
we?
charge. All parts accounted for.
You invite all these people just to watch you die, Gaslow?
Oh, I've got something for him to watch, all right.
Get rid of them.
I've got your back, Gaslow.
My executive
Whoops.
That ability isn't ready yet.
I'll do you like I did your
Not
pal
ready yet.
Renzik.
What am I paying you for? Finish them, Nicky.
This ain't just business. It'll be a pleasure killing you. But I was having
And that's the cutscene. I wasn't sure if this was gonna play or not, so good to know that it does play again. So
What needs fixing?
take it all in. We won. Gallywix can squirm away for now, but we took our city from him. Today, Undermine belongs to us.
Nice chat. Now get a move on.
Gallywix is down, but he ain't out. The Galagio is built like a fortress. If we want to keep him from threatening Undermine or Azeroth, we gotta figure out how to get him out of there. Meet me and the other bosses back at the Intercontinental Hotel.
Bilgewater is on the job. What now? Oh, it's lonely at the top.
We got the people of Undermine to thank for the opportunity to finally put Gallywix out of business for good. I ain't gonna waste it.
Do us proud. The cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up odd jobs. See if you can lend a hand.
And so now here is the quest to actually go defeat Gallywix in the raid. Gallywix has been a stain on Undermine since he forgot where he came from. Gallywix has always been stepping on the little guy. Greed and always looking for the next best thing is just making him step even harder. Seeking power just for its own sake. Forget that. The power lies with the people. Let's bring Gallywix some swift justice. And so once we defeat him, we can get the enchanted crest, 250 Valor Stones, and more rep.
Nice chat. Now get a move on.
And it looks like story mode is available.
You got a problem? I got
Hold on.
solutions.
Yeah?
Alright, so first of all, I need
Time's
to
a-wasting.
pick a cartel this week. This time I'm going to go ahead and pick... I'm going to pick Steam Weedle for Marin Fogger.
Keep cool out.
Good stuff. And don't let them work you overtime.
So what I want to know is, where do I go to and do this in story mode?
Thanks
Also,
for
thank you
stopping
for the
by.
crest.
Come back for more. Won't
Go ahead
find
and pick
better.
these up as
I'll be
well.
waiting. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be waiting.
I keep seeing these, like, right over here, and it doesn't show them, like, actually show. Like, I couldn't actually see it over here. So where is it? I don't know.
What's the damage? See you around. What's shaking, pal?
Wait.
Time's a
Hold
waste.
on. There we go. That's now part of my collection.
Have I got something for you? Won't find better.
It doesn't say... Hold on. Okay, so the first wing of LFR for this raid is available. And it's just the first two fights here. Okay. So this gets me a current enchanted crest, which could get me a item at either 645 or 658, which would be very, very nice. And like I did with No Rhubarb Palace and Queen Ansarak, even if I show you guys the story mode version of that fight just to get this quest completed in preparation for the raid, I will still try to show you guys these fights in LFR. So, because obviously, as we saw in story mode last time, it really cuts down the mechanics of the fights. And I mean, I like that they have made this a thing. You know, I just wish it was for the entire raid, not just the final boss. I get that they're trying to let people see the big final battle and everything, but still, it's like, huh. I'm a little frustrated that it actually does not say how to enter story mode for this raid. I'm curious if my guild has anything about it. Looks like my guildmates have been working on Mythic Plus, trying to get some gear and such in preparation for the raid. Alright, let me check really quick. As always, whenever you have a question about a quest or something, one of the first things you should do is look it up online, because you never know if people on Wowhead or another site have figured it out. Liberation of Undermine. The house loses story mode. Let me go down to the comments section here. There's only 2 comments at the moment. The first one says, "It appears to be bugged at the moment. You are supposed to talk to PAX Top Skimmer to enter story mode, but the option isn't there. Edit. Apparently story mode is not available until March 11th reset, so if you want to complete this now, you have to run normal difficulty and above. Sad pants." Well, that's unfortunate. Ugh. That's really unfortunate. Well, now that Undermine is back to normal, I can go ahead and get to work on doing some of the world quests and such. We do still have some side quests to do. But what I may have to do is try to see if I can get a little bit of a head start by going into the new raid in LFR and go ahead and see if I can get a little glimpse at these first two fights here. Vexy and the Gear Grinders and the Cauldron of Carnage, it looks like, would be... Nope, the Cauldron of Carnage and Rick Reverb would be the first two fights here. So it would actually be this one and this one. That's interesting. Well, this could get me. It's only 626 gear, so it may not be that big a deal for me, actually. Although... that wouldn't be a big deal, honestly. Although that ring wouldn't be bad. What about Rick? What does he drop? He does drop this, though. So if I got this to drop, I could actually, like, donate this to our guild bank to any of our tailors in case any of them actually need it. And then there's... So this is tier hands and tier shoulders. A neck with crit and haste. Wrist. Your spell, the Reverb Radio. Your spells and abilities have a high chance to hype you up, granting you haste 5 times upon reaching maximum hype. Amp it up by 100% for 15 seconds before starting again. Interesting. I wonder what the queue is going to be like. Unfortunately, when it comes to trying to do the videos on these, I may have to go through a number of attempts because it may toss me in after the first boss is dead. In which case I would then have to leave so I can show you guys both bosses. And when that happens, guess what happens? I get a leaver penalty. So it's a real shame that unfortunately the story mode thing is just either bugged or it's just simply not available for some reason. I guess to prevent people from getting that's a real shame. Oh, well, that's just how it is, I suppose. So, anyways, I guess what I'm going to probably need to do here... Now, we will, of course, go ahead and finish up doing the side quests here. I'm also going to go back to the Ringing Deeps. As you can see, there's a couple of new side quest lines to do here in the Ringing Deeps as well. I'll come back here and do those on camera as well. But I do now have some work to do in preparation for our raid for tomorrow night. Although, just getting some LFR kills on these first couple of bosses and preparations, it's interesting we wouldn't face this one first. But having a chance to get a couple of pieces of gear as a little, like, upgrade in preparation for when we actually start the raid on normal tomorrow, it would be nice. It would be helpful for my group. There's also the idea that I could also go back to Queen's Fall, but that's only because there's only one reason to do that now. And that's this right here. The fact that I can do this in LFR, and she can just melt, would be really, really nice. Just saying. That's something I'd have to do on alts, of course. So anyways... We're going to just go ahead and cut it off here. When we come back, hopefully, I'll be able to show you guys the first swing of LFR, the Liberation of Undermine. Stay tuned.